Rupe Masidi Om. Om Ahum Benzar Guru Pema Siddhi Hum. Om Ahum Benzar Guru Pema Siddhi Hum. Om Ahum. Om Ahum. Om. Om Ahung. It's body, speech, and mind arising and awakening in this moment out of pure potential. Every moment shows up with the same pure potential. Enlightened potential at that. We are the ones that sort of cloud it up along the way. We get in the way with our likes and our dislikes, with our prejudice and bias, with our attachments to what we think is us and ours. So, get out of the way. Get out of the way. The enlightened moment is at the core. It's funny, it starts out that way and we cloud it all up, and at the end we're wanting that which we started with, that enlightened being, that enlightened us. So show up. This is the moment. If you caught my podcast today, it's called The Heart of Greatness. My 40th, count them, 40th podcast since I launched. So that feels like a bit of a milestone. I'm sure 50 is going to make me cry, especially with all the downloads from all over the place, all over the world. Just makes me feel pretty cool. So I'm glad that we are all getting to interconnect in these weird and virtual ways. So hang on, put your seatbelt on, or take it off, whatever gets you there. So as I announced on Sunday, I'm cutting these daily meditations down to twice a week that are guided with me. The Tuesday and Thursday we'll keep, and of course our Sunday services and our once a month chanting, which allows me a little bit more space to and uninterrupted space for content creation for our classes, both the classes that I put on Cultivate Meditation Academy and those that we offer for Kansas City Buddhist Center. That those really need some of my attention so that they are exactly what I want them to be, and as clear and concise as the teachings have been for me, I want to really transmit to all of you. So I'm taking a little step back, which doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a daily practice. It means that you should develop your daily practice. And I'll do some recordings and put some maybe 3 different videos, that's my goal, on the Kansas City Buddhist Center website, so that we have an intro if it's your first time. We'll have sort of an intermediate that's maybe a little bit more guided, and a little more advanced with less guide and more just presence and sitting. So that's my goal. I need to get those done. At the same time, I have to get some content some exciting new content done. So stay tuned for all that, and I appreciate you letting go a little bit so that I can have the space to do that. And it was a little bit of a turmoil for me to let go of the daily broadcast as well. So, but I'm still here on Tuesday and Thursday, and hopefully that's enough to help motivate and help support your practice as well. So we're here. It's Tuesday, and I'll be back on Thursday, and then again on Sunday. And yes, good. Change is not good. Change is not bad. Just change is change. How about that? So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. And we'll meditate in this presence today. Remember, natural awareness is about being here in this present moment. This is the moment where everything is happening, arising, growing. Right here and now, not past, not future, right here. So this in-between space that is always ours for this living experience. So don't overlook it, and don't let yourself get caught in too much thinking about past or future, because this is the moment. So if it's not happening now, it doesn't matter. Be a part of your karma. Be a part of your interaction. And I think you'll like the outcome a little more. Yes. So as we settle down into our seats, remember posture and breath are super important. So we want to straighten our spines, although that's not always the habit that that we're in, because we spend too much time on our computers or our mobile devices, or driving, or whatever it may be, cooking. We tend to hunch forward, and the spine's not in its proper place. So this is a good place to exercise your posture. So straightening that spine, getting your head and neck straightened as well. May feel a little awkward at first, but you'll certainly settle in and get used to it. And it allows you to diaphragmatically breathe. I got that word out. So I like to think of, that little space right at the bottom of your rib cage, like that little divot right there, as the hinge. So when I breathe in, belly hinges out, the diaphragm moves, and the belly can move out as you breathe in. And as you relax that, the out breath automatically happens. So don't lose that, and don't force it. Don't try to take too deep a breath. It's okay at the beginning to take some deep breaths and introduce that diaphragmatic breathing, but as you sit, let it even become more shallow and gentle movement, and long, slow breaths. And it can be long, slow, shallow breaths. It doesn't have to be a deep breath. I often say deep breath because we're often getting used to a diaphragmatic movement. So, but as you progress and you become more comfortable with sitting in stillness, let that breath do what that breath does. You don't have to keep it strong. You can keep it long and low if you need to. So keep that in mind, but let it be natural. So natural body, we are straightened naturally. I like to kind of pull the shoulders back and down, which sort of sets everything in place. So try that if you like. I often like to just raise my hands and pull them right down behind my neck, touch my thumbs to the back of my shoulder blades, and then if you drop your arms, you're really in the proper placement. Although it may feel weird, where we should be. Make sure you tuck that chin back as well, because we tend to do that, and even look shorter. So strong and tall, not too tight, not too loose. The diaphragmatic natural breath. Think baby's breath. When babies and puppies breathe, we watch their little bellies move, and it's adorable. Well, we can be adorable too. So do that. And the natural heart mind, which means we're open and curious and not attached to our bias, not glued to our likes and dislikes. Let go of that. It's not serving you. It's not serving you whatsoever. So get over it, get past it, especially when we're sitting. There's nothing to like or dislike in this stillness. Again, we're letting that natural awareness, that natural consciousness come up, and it's not stained, it's not in the way. In fact, it's the enlightenment that we're looking for. And then we get all of our crap in the way, likes and dislikes, bias, prejudice, and it muddies everything all up, and we trip over it, and it gets in the way, and we think, I'm never going to get there. And where we're trying to get is the same place that we started. So when we can sit in this stillness, let it arise with its pristine potential, and let it be what it is, and you're already there. Already there. So don't get lost. Just settle in. Just find that thing that is just unbiased and unfiltered, anythinged, just pristine naturalness. So try that with me. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times, and let's get into position. Begin taking long, slow, deep breaths. Close your eyes if you like. Feel safe in this space. Long, straightened spine. Long, slow breath. Open, curious, unbiased, pristine consciousness. Spontaneously here and now, without thoughts of the past or musings of the future. Just here and now. Pristine and pure. Settled. Beautiful. Luminous. We always begin where we want to end up, so let go of the journey and just be. You've already arrived. No need to run around the block to find yourself back in the same place. hope that was helpful. Gave you some practice of just being here, being still, and seeing what arises in that state of awareness. It's where the rubber meets the road, my friends, right here and right now, in this moment. So hang in there. I'll see you on Thursday. You can always email me. The email address is right down there in the corner. Right here. There. That thing. That's my email address. And it goes right to me. So email me if you have thoughts or complications even. Just you're stressing or you're challenged with something. Nothing is off limits. Just fire off that email and I'll help in whatever way I can. So I'll see you soon. Be well. Bye now.